I made an FPV ROVER. It's basically a mini rock crawler, as you can see by these wheels. I've just stuck the diffs and the gearbox and stuff onto the piece of core float, because the mini rock crawler, if you know what they look like, they've got a lot of suspension. You can see the suspension hanging up here, and it has a bit of torque twist, so the camera sort of looks to one side. So I built this anyway, and I've connected it to my Turnigy i6 remote, which is here. So this side controls the camera, so you can look left and right and up and down. You can see there, like that, which is very cool. Just use two little servos, a 3-gram and a spare car servo. And then there's, so the camera's this little Eachine camera from Banggood, along with the transmitter as well. And then there's the FPV goggles, which are the Eachine EV800 VR goggles. And the front here turns into a monitor, so you can use them as goggles or a monitor. You can see there's an automatic searching button, so when you turn it on, it automatically searches, which is very cool. Yeah, it's basically just a mini rock crawler. You need 4 batteries though, which is interesting, because you've got... So when you get back from a nice trip, you have to charge up the goggles, the remote, the FPV camera, and the car itself. The reason I haven't done FPV anything before is because I thought it would be very expensive, you know, like $300 goggles and all this stuff, but no, it's actually very cheap. So, seeing I already had this car and all the bits lying around in the remote and stuff, it's not been very expensive. So, the transmitter was only like $15, then the camera was $16, and the actual FPV goggles were $70. That's, you know, $100 for a whole thing to be able to see where you're going even when you're not looking. So, you can drive under a real car and look up at all the bits underneath, which is very cool. And yeah, go driving at night. I put this little torch on the front, which shines light. There we go. And you can actually see where you're going. So yeah, you can go for it, go and play chasey, and gives you a weird perspective when you come back and you hear the noise coming towards you when it's actually, yeah, when you see yourself, you know, lying on the ground or something. Very cool, but yeah, very fun. Just the only problem I've had with this, the only thing that is going to make me not use this forever, you know, change it, make another thing with all the parts, will be that the camera's very wobbly, because it has no suspension. Any rocks are just like... But if you stop and look around, the quality of this is fine. Now I know it's not the very best, like, setup of FPV, but for me who's never done it before, it gives me exceptional... You know, I'm very pleased with the quality of it. I don't know any better, basically. So, yeah, if you wanted to get FPV goggles, I don't see why you wouldn't want to get these, basically.